Hello, we're here today to talk about parenting teens and young adults. My name's Elizabeth Hart, the Managing Director of the Life Academy. I really hope that you find it useful in understanding what's going on and learn how to pivot from Barney and Thomas the Tank Engine to TikTok and Fortnite. And it is quite different. It's a bit of a shock. You might be here today thinking, what's happened to my little one? It's quite different when they suddenly turn into teenagers. So we need to update our approach and think of it in a slightly different way. So I really hope you find this helpful and it encourages you to just, do your best and, be there for your children. The next thing I want to talk to you about is expectations. It's so important, the expectations we have of our children. They've done studies, I think they call it the Pygmalion effect, where they've done studies where they tell a teacher that this class is exceptional, and then because that expectation is there, the class actually are exceptional. I always expect good behaviour from my children, and I always expect them to do their work, and therefore they do behave well and they do their work, because I've told them from a very young age, you can do this. You can do whatever you want if you put your mind to it. And I reward them for the effort that goes in, not the result. So as long as they've worked hard and done their best, that's all I'm expecting of them. One of the strongest aspects of human behaviour is our need to be consistent with who we believe we are. If we believe we're weak, or we believe that we're always going to cause trouble, then we will always come back to that because it's a part of our identity. So we have to be really careful about the expectations that we give to our children. I'm always telling my children that they're strong and they can do this, and that I expect them to behave well and to be nice to each other. Help your children to evolve their independence instead of fostering dependence on us as parents. Again, I see many cases where people are encouraging their children to be dependent on them, and we may not even be conscious of this, but I also do think that sometimes parents do it to satisfy their own needs. They actually would have a void if the child was independent and was ready to fly the nest.